Hey guys, welcome back. I hope your day is going well so far. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look here, kind of a sultry or Valentine's Day look. Honestly, it doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day, but I was like, you know, it's February, so we can definitely make it work for Valentine's Day. Let me know if you guys want like a sweeter look, maybe something lighter and less like colorful, but I don't know, I just felt like playing with purples and oranges today and I just kind of threw this together. If you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Hey guys, so the first thing we're going to do is prime our lids. Here I'm using Benefit's Air Patrol. It's just a twist up primer. It's kind of a nude color. I really like it. The rubber applicator is kind of weird. Like I'll place it with this, but then I use my finger to blend it out. If you're wondering, yes, my battle wound is still on my nose. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I explained what happened in my January favorites. So I'm placing the primer and then just patting it in all the way up to my brow. Now moving on to eyeshadow, I'm starting off with the Sigma F50. This is one of my favorite brushes just to lay down shadow all over my brow bones to my lids. The color that I'm using is one of the Makeup Geek matte shadows in the color Mirage. If you guys have been curious about these matte shadows, I did an entire video reviewing and swatching all of the colors. In fact, in today's video, I'm using all Makeup Geek shadows. I was actually inspired to use these colors from the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette that has really nice warm oranges and purples, but I don't think that palette comes out to the public until the 28th. So that's why I use Makeup Geek. Plus, Makeup Geek makes my favorite eyeshadows. I think on a day-to-day basis, that's probably the brand that I use the most often. So here I'm using the Sigma F40, which is one of my favorite bigger blending brushes, and using the shade Morocco, once again, another matte Makeup Geek shadow, and blending this back and forth onto my crease. Here I'm taking the LOC One and Done Shadow Stick in the shade Night Owl. If you guys have never tried these, they're actually a collab with Tati from Glam Life Guru. You can purchase these in sets or individually on birchbox.com. So I'm using this just really pretty kind of smoky purple plum shade and applying it all over my lid, and then I'm going to go in with my finger and tap it out. And then right on top of that shadow stick, I'm going to dip my finger into the shade Masquerade. This is a foiled shadow from Makeup Geek, which is hands down my favorite formula that Marlena has made. So as you can see, I feel like that base really does a good job of making this purple pop even more. Now, right on top of Masquerade, I'm going to take this glitter adhesive from Violet Voss. I'm not sure if they changed over their packaging to this doe foot applicator, but it's so much better than the original tube one. So putting down a thin layer of that glue, now I'm going to go into Makeup Geek Sparkler in Nebula. This is my favorite part. This purple is so pretty. I don't even know if this video does it justice just because in the light it is so sparkly and beautiful. The only thing is these are a mess to deal with. So what I recommend doing is either putting down a big piece of paper to where you can sift the glitter back into the container because you lose so much of the product every time you twist off the lid. Or if you don't care about saving like whatever falls off, just put down like a makeup wipe or a wet paper towel. That way it's picking up most of the mess for you and doesn't end up all over your desk. For my primer, I'm using the CoverGirl Dry Skin Primer. I mentioned that one in my January favorites. I've been loving it. And then on top for my foundation, I'm using the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint, something like that. I forget the shade name, but all the products will be listed down below. Using this all over my face, I like to apply it with my hands now. Don't be fooled by the name. I know it says skin tint, but it actually gives coverage like a light to medium foundation. And if you have dry to normal skin, it's really nice because I don't feel the need to follow it up with a powder. It sets really nicely on its own. For my concealer, I accidentally grabbed the wrong one. I meant to use my Makeup Forever Ultra HD, but I grabbed the Makeup Forever, I think it's just called Full Cover Concealer instead. I'm using mine in shade 5, and I haven't used my regular beauty blender in such a long time just because I've been reaching for my beauty sponge or the one from Pure Cosmetics, which I love. I don't know if they even sell that one, ew, my voice, individually, or if it only comes with the contour sticks. So I'm going to apply that onto my under eyes, blend it out with a beauty blender, and then here in a minute you'll see on my nose, I didn't want to brighten that and bring more attention to it. So I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer, and I think the shade Y31. So just putting that guy on there so he can hide.
I didn't show you guys because you've already seen it 100 times, but on my under eyes, I have some Coty Airspun powder sitting there. Now using the Morphe, I'm pretty sure it's the M422 brush. I'm not 100%, but it will be listed down below. This is my absolute favorite brush to contour with. It makes it so easy. I'm using the new Makeup Geek contour powders. There's 8 shades total. I'm obsessed with these already. So first, I'm using the Cool Fair shade, I believe. It's called Infidelity. So applying this, and then on top, just to add some more warmth to my face, I'm going to go in with Bad Habit, which is the Warm Fair shade with the Sigma. I believe this is either the F40 or the F50. I forget. But yeah, I'm grabbing some of that shade and blending it right on top. And then moving on to my blush, surprise, surprise, I'm using the IT Cosmetics blush brush because it's the best. I'm then using the Laura Geller Blush and Brighten in Pink Grapefruit. If you guys are fans of MAC Warm Soul, you have to get this blush. I think I actually prefer this over Warm Soul, which is saying a lot because both of them are amazing, but this blush, I'm telling you, is stunning. For my highlighter, first I'm laying down some Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal, and I'm just bouncing that on the tops of my cheekbones with my Beauty Blender. And then look who decided to come back. This douchebag. So we're going to go ahead and pop some more concealer on top of him and let him marinate for a minute. And hopefully he'll decide to go away because, I mean, really, nobody wants you here. And then to intensify that glow, I'm going in with the City Color Highlighter Trio. I think it's in collection number 2 and using the middle shade. This highlighter works well on its own, but on top of Opal, it just really intensifies and just looks so, so pretty. Now moving back onto the eyes, because I was getting lonely, I'm using the Lancome, I forget the name of these. It's like Intense Gel Liner in purple. That's not the real name, but like I said, everything will be listed down below, so fear not, my friends. I'm going to rim my waterline and drag some of it onto my lower lash line, and then taking a pencil brush, I'm going to grab more of that Makeup Geek foiled shadow in Masquerade to set the liner and just to kind of really smudge out the lower lash line. I didn't show you guys my eyeliner and my lashes because honestly it was the worst liner lash day ever. Like I basically wanted to throw my camera out the window at this point, and I feel awful, but I don't even know the lash name. I found them on a dusty corner of my vanity, cleaned them off and used them, so yeah, don't judge me. But I forgot to show you guys my lips, so this is like hours later. I'm using the IT Cosmetics Your Lips But Better liner in Blushing Nude to fill and line my lips, and then on top I'm going to apply NYX Flutter Kiss. Such a pretty color. And then right on top of that, to add some glossy, I'm going to use the Lorac gloss in the shade Duchess. And that completes this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!